The Enforcement Directorate has carried out raids at residences of 12 people linked to the Aam Aadmi Party. Attempt to silence, intimidate, says the Aam Aadmi Party leader, Atishi. The raids were done around a dozen locations in Delhi linked to Aam Aadmi Party. Rajya Sabha MP D.N. Gupta, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's personal secretary, Bibhav Kumar, and former Delhi Jal Board member Shalabh Kumar in connection with a money laundering case. Now, remember, just in the morning itself, Atishi had made some very scathing allegations against the Enforcement Directorate, attacking the Enforcement Directorate's methods of investigating and even saying that they had not duly recorded witness statements, whether it be in audio or video form, and that around 1.5 years worth of audio recordings have been deleted or destroyed. She further alleged that the Enforcement Directorate investigation into the case has been corrupt, without any evidences or scientific ways of collecting these evidences. In fact, she spoke of an accused who moved the court seeking for CCTV footage because the statements made by him before the Enforcement Directorate were, according to Atishi at least, starkly different from what was presented before the court.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट को भी मालूम था कि केंद्र सरकार अपने आप को इतना तेज समझती है कि अगर सिर्फ सीसीटीवी कह दिया जाएगा तो सिर्फ वीडियो रिकॉर्ड कर लेंगे, ऑडियो छोड़ देंगे। तो लिखा है सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने अपने ऑर्डर में, सीसीटीवी रिकॉर्डिंग विद ऑडियो एज वेल एज वीडियो। तो अब ईडी बताए आधिकारिक तौर पे, ये जो प्लांट करने वाला धंधा है ये बंद कर, आधिकारिक तौर पे साइन करके अधिकारी की तरफ से बताए किस अधिकारी का फैसला था कि ऑडियो रिकॉर्ड नहीं करेंगे। बता दें, किसी पे तो कंटेम्प्ट ऑफ कोर्ट बनेगा सुप्रीम कोर्ट में। साफ साफ बताएं, ऑडियो रिकॉर्ड ना करने का फैसला किया गया था।
पिछले 2 साल से इसी तरह आम आदमी पार्टी के नेताओं को डराया धमकाया जा रहा है। इस तथाकथित शराब घोटाले के नाम पर कभी किसी के घर छापा पड़ता है, कभी किसी और के घर छापा पड़ता है, कभी किसी को समन आता है, कभी किसी को गिरफ्तार किया जाता है। लेकिन इस 2 साल के इन्वेस्टिगेशन में अभी तक ईडी को कुछ नहीं मिला है। 2 साल के बाद भी कोई भी पुख्ता सबूत ईडी को नहीं मिला है और ये कोर्ट ने भी बार बार पूछा है कि सबूत सामने रखिए।
लगातार वो लोग जो ईमानदारी कट्टर ईमानदार कहकर अपनी जगह पर बनाए थे और वायदा किया था, वही लोग कहीं ना कहीं भ्रष्टाचार की परिभाषा बन गए हैं और ऐसा हमें लगातार देखने को मिल रहा है। और वो चाहे अगर मैं आज हेल्थ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर की बात करूं, जल बोर्ड की बात करूं, 5 समन ईडी के अवॉइड किए गए हैं और उन 5 समन्स के जाने के बावजूद भी ये व्यक्ति जो है ईडी के आगे नहीं गए।
I'm being joined by my colleague Bhavtosh at this point. Bhavtosh, raids after raids after raids, allegations after allegations, whether it be against the Aam Aadmi Party or the BJP-led probe agencies. This is only possibly going to intensify in days to come ahead of the elections. But what is it currently? What is happening currently, Bhavtosh?
Sneha, as far as this particular case is concerned, the Jal Board case is concerned, last week ED had arrested a former official of Jal Board and they had said that he, along with the subcontractor, had in fact given a bribe of around 3 crore rupees, after which they had sought their custody and managed to get that custody. During the course of investigation, this morning they had carried out raids and searches at several locations, including that of the close aide, in fact the private assistant of Arvind Kejriwal, Bibhav, and also that of Rajya Sabha MP ND Gupta. Remember, Bibhav is someone who has been been closely associated with Arvind Kejriwal for at least 2 decades. He's someone who has been, you can see his visuals whenever Arvind Kejriwal is either in Delhi or even outside Delhi. So it was something which is very big as far as Delhi's politics is concerned. And ED in its remand application, which Times Network has accessed, claims that around 38 crore rupee contract was given and then a bribe of around 3 crore rupees was given. Now, Aam Aadmi Party has completely debunked this. This happened just before the press conference was held, and Aam Aadmi Party later said that ED is nothing but an extortion department. ED on its part had said that they never, in fact, were recording audio. They were only recording the CCTV footage because they never had that facility till October 2023. Post that, they always have audio as well as CCTV recordings at their headquarters in New Delhi, and they have completely denied the charges that Atishi had leveled, claiming that if need be, they can even explain this to the court. But clearly an embarrassing turn of events as far as ED is concerned, with Atishi leveling allegations against ED and ED claiming that this is baseless and allegations have been leveled with malified intent, and with ED again carrying out raids on people associated very closely with Arvind Kejriwal.
Right. Thank you very much, Bhavtosh, for joining us. I'm also being joined at this point by Amit Tiwari, who's a BJP spokesperson, as well as Ravi Srivastava, who's a political analyst. First, let me just go over to Rishabh. I request my panelists to just hold on because my colleague Rishabh is right now at the locations where the raids are happening. Rishabh, what is happening around you?
Well, we are here at ND Gupta's residence. This is in South Delhi, and for last 11 hours or so, the raids have been ongoing. The Enforcement Directorate officials reached Gulmohar Park at around 6:45, and since then the raids are on. It's been almost 11 and a half hours. For that matter, these raids are in connection with the Delhi Jail Board, financial irregularities that have been discussed throughout the day. There have been money laundering cases as well. Remember, ND Gupta is National Treasurer of Aam Aadmi Party as well, and that's the reason he is in the purview of investigation as well. This is one of the 12 locations that are being raided since morning in the national capital. Other important one being the personal assistant of the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, Kumar Biplav's residence in North Delhi as well. As of now, the raids are ongoing. It's been more than 11 hours, and we'll have to wait and see how things unfold as the war of word between the Enforcement Directorate and Aam Aadmi Party has increased throughout the day. The raids are ongoing and hasn't ended as of now. Over to you.
Right. Thank you very much, Rishabh, for all of those details. I'm also being joined at this point, as I mentioned, by Amit Tiwari, spokesperson for BJP, as well as Ravi Srivastava, who's a political analyst. Well, first to you, Mr. Amit Tiwari. With all that is playing out right now, very strong allegations coming from the against the Enforcement Directorate by the Aam Aadmi Party. Allegations of how the entire investigation seems to be absolutely skewed according to them, and two, about how statements have not been recorded the way they need to.
See, the first point is whether the investigation is legal or whether the investigation is being carried out in a legal manner or not. Neither the Aam Aadmi Party or nor the BJP has any right to comment on the investigation. It is ultimately, after the agency concludes its investigation, it will have to place everything before the court, and it is the honorable court which can look into it and can adjudicate the matter. Have you ever heard any accused person saying that I am guilty? Have you heard any accused person saying that the investigation has been done in a very transparent and fair manner? So today, all these statements, whether of Ms. Atishi or Mr. Bhardwaj, are nothing but drama. They know that they are corrupt. They know that they are involved in huge corruption, whether it is Mohalla Clinic, whether it is Delhi Jail Board, whether it is liquor scam policy. They are completely involved in all kinds of scams. And now when agencies are taking action, they have started leveling baseless allegations. Now, please remember, couple of days ago, Ms. Atishi as well as Mr. Bhardwaj, they held a press conference, said that our 7 MLAs are being poached. They are being offered 25 crore rupees each. That means somebody is sitting with 175 crore rupees and then trying to topple the government by buying 7 MLAs. It was nobody else but the Bharatiya Janata Party which invited Mr. Kejriwal that please accompany us to the headquarters of the police, Delhi police, and we'll give a joint complaint. before the Commissioner of the Police and we'll get the matter investigated. Now, today they have all the audacity to ask for the details by the ED, but we ask details from them as to please name the person who had
Right.
approached your MLAs. Please provide details as to in what manner they were approached. Please provide mobile numbers, email IDs, or anything, or CCTV cameras outside the residence of your MLAs. They have run away. They have not tried to give any detail. Now, what is Ms. Atishi saying today?
Right.
She's saying
Let me just
that
get
the
in. Let me just
EDs.
get in at this point. It's important to get in Ravi Srivastava, who is a political analyst also leaning towards the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Ravi Srivastava, how do you respond? I mean, this is obviously what the BJP is alleging, and it's also the election season. Now, very scathing allegations, of course, against the Enforcement Directorate. Whether it's true or not, that, of course, is going to now be substantiated in court. However, allegations after allegations after allegations against Aam Aadmi Party. Also, top leaders, including ministers and a deputy chief minister of the Aam Aadmi Party, in jail.
Sneha, good evening. BJP appears to be
Good
desperate.
evening.
In fact, the situation in Delhi and Punjab both, they are in a miserable condition, and they are trying to terrorize the Aam Aadmi Party workers as well as leaders by these ED raids. What ED and CBI or income tax or ACB are doing across the country is visible to everyone. And this liquor scam is absolutely appears to be a farce case, because the 2020 order of the Honorable Supreme Court has said that there should be a CCTV coverage of the entire investigation, and it should be provided in the court. Now, ED says that we did the CCTV coverage, but we do not have the audio. I think it's ridiculous. Any sensible person will not agree to this, that the CCTV had only the picture and not the audio. It's just like our Honorable Prime Minister speaking
Ravi
in
Srivastava.
Parliament. An entire media shows his gestures, but it does not show what he's talking. So what is the use of that investigation? I
Ravi
think it's
Srivastava.
all farce.
Ravi
And
Srivastava,
all
it
those
still would be a stretch. It still would be a stretch to say that the entire allegations around the liquor gate or the liquor scam, liquor policy scam, are a farce, considering a deputy chief minister and a minister are in jail. There are, I mean, of course, there are summons after summons to the chief minister, and the argument that you all would put is that is only political gimmickry. But that apart, there are those who have been sent to jail by the court itself.
Sneha, I hope you are well aware of that the provisions of the particular act are such which are to be applied in the case of the terror money, PMLA laws which are there for terror money and the narcotics. But these laws have been applied to the liquor scam accused. Now, repeatedly it has been said that there is no credible evidence presented in the court. There are statements which have been made by beating people. In Telangana, I think somebody has filed a case. They said that we will not allow your daughter to go out, or somebody's wife will be. The ED people are threatening for coercing the people for giving a statement. And all these are government approved. ED got that approvers. They're on their statement all hearsay. He said so, she said so. Now today
Amit
also
Tiwari?
you are showing that 3 crore has been taken
Amit
on
Tiwari?
a 38 crore contract. Where is the evidence, sir? Where is the money? Show us the money. Where is the statement? There is no evidence.
Amit
But you are
Tiwari?
making cases.
Yes,
over
madam,
Amit
definitely
Tiwari?
I'll respond. I am
Where is
waiting
the
for Mr.
money?
Srivastava
That's
to
one
finish.
question that they have been responding. Mr.
Yes,
Amit Tiwari, that's one thing
yes.
that if Aam Aadmi Party repeatedly keeps asking, where is the money? There are so many allegations that are coming in about corruption and co-opting and all of that, but where is the money? And secondly, these allegations that are coming in from the accused, and in several cases, of course, they're accused, that being one point, but allegations of coercion doesn't seem to be just one off.
No, I'll respond to both the things. First of all, let me respond to Mr. Srivastava. He says that where is the evidence? Now, please look at the conduct. They are doing pick and choose. They are reading that part of the judgment of the Supreme Court which says that you please get the audio and video recorded. That suits their argument, so they believe in the Supreme Court and then say that you are not doing it, therefore your entire investigation is faulty. But they, the dilemma that is sought to be created, they should go back and read the judgment of the trial court, read the judgment of the High Court, read the judgment of the Supreme Court. The High Court, after going through the entire material in Manish Sisodia's bail, and let Mr. Srivastava get access to that judgment in the Delhi High Court website, para number 69, I'm specifically pointing out, the court has said that on the basis of the evidence that is being collected, which is perused by the court below, as well as with the High Court, and after narrating the entire chain of evidence, they said that he is guilty prima facie and therefore his bail is rejected. What happened during the Supreme Court hearing? One day when the Honorable Supreme Court posed a query that where is the evidence, the entire Aam Aadmi Party jumped into media and then said that the Supreme Court has found that the liquor scam is wholly false. But ultimately, when the judgment came, the Honorable Judge categorically said that we have seen the money trail to the extent of 338 crores and the bail is dismissed. Now, when the bail is dismissed, they will not accept that part of the Supreme Court order that yes, there is evidence. The difficulty is, in our country, there is a legal system wherein the Enforcement Directorate or the CBI, or for that matter, any investigating agency, cannot place the evidence before the public domain. They will have to present in the form of a charge sheet before the court, and nobody has access to the... So therefore, you level any kind of allegation, but please go and read those judgments of the Honorable Supreme Court and High Court. You will get the answer. Second, that they are
let me just get in Ravi Srivastava, please.
Sorry, ma'am, please carry on.
Ravi Srivastava, you would agree that politics, more than anything else, is also a game or a battle of perception. It's one after the other bottle of cans that seem to be opening up when it comes to the Kejriwal government, whether it be the liquor scam or whether what it seems to be now the Delhi Jal Board scam. The details or how much of this is true or not. But is the Kejriwal government losing the battle of perception?
Sneha, let them show one person got convicted. They must have made cases against 150 of the MLAs till now. Show me one person who has been convicted yet. Because they're making all false cases. And the Honorable, my friend which is talking about the Honorable Supreme Court, this line written there is tentatively established. It tentatively established does not mean it is established. 338 crore has to be shown that where 338 crore rupee has gone. Has it vanished into the thin air? No. It has to be somewhere available if the charges are there. And as far as courts are concerned, I think the stage has come. Aam Aadmi has already filed the applications in the court yesterday and today also that you are under contempt. You have to show the evidences. The ED has deliberately and purposefully deleted it. They want to fasten the guilt in the neck of the Aam Aadmi Party leaders, which they will not succeed.
No, but Ravi Srivastava, one thing, even though you're taking such a high ground, and fair enough, that may well be the truth that is going to come up in the court, Ravi Srivastava, and that, even one person convicted or not, fair enough, it's under trial right now, things are going on. Take your point on that for whatever time is left for the court to decide on it, on the finality of it. But, summons after summons after summons to the Chief Minister, if everything is so hunky-dory, if everything is so right, and if everything is such a high ground, why doesn't the Chief Minister just appear before the probe agency?
Sneha, it is
you had a very elderly politician, Lalu Prasad Yadav.
Matter is coming up in the court on 7th. I think ED has already filed a petition over there. They have already filed it. Arvind Kejriwal clearly stated, in what capacity are you calling me? ED has to reply to them that I am a convict, I am a witness, I am an approver. Who am I? What capacity you are calling me or sending these summons? They were sending on poaching. A plain paper letter, 5 hours, that Delhi police is another stooge of the BJP. They were sitting outside the house of Arvind Kejriwal and Atishi Marlena to give the piece of paper.
One thing, was it a summon for poaching? No, sir. Was it a summon of poaching? It was a summon for poaching, or was it evidence seeking? Would you be able to differentiate the two? Was it a summon for poaching, or was it seeking evidence for their claims of poaching?
He has said that the summons are illegal. Let Honorable Court decide it. The matter is now sub judice. The court has to decide whether the summons are legal or not.
Amit Tiwari?
Who has gone? Ma'am, who has gone before the court?
Amit Tiwari?
The Enforcement Directorate.
No, hold on, Amit Tiwari. Let me ask the question. Amit Tiwari. Is it one-up show now, ahead of the elections? Is it now not just the central agencies against the Delhi Chief Minister, but also the Delhi police against the Delhi chief minister.
Let me clarify this. He was summoned for the first time on 2nd of November. The elections for Lok Sabha were due for still there was a 6 or 7 month. He could have gone on 2nd of November, said that yes, this is the proper time. So every year you have 4 to 5 state elections where you contest. Then you will say that every year there are elections, so therefore I am being prosecuted. That can't be an excuse. Now my friend was talking about the Delhi police summon. Delhi police is not summoning him as an accused. Delhi police is summoning him as a witness. That it is your allegation that your 7 MLAs are being poached. Please provide us the detail. We want to investigate. And if somebody is really wanting to bribe an MLA who is a public servant, we'll take action against them. What is the difficulty? Then why are you mixing the two? And if you are so scared, and now my friend was talking about that there is no evidence against Mr. Kejriwal, then why is he running off? And then he said that the ED show us one conviction. Let my friend go to the website of Central Bureau of Investigation. The conviction rate is roughly about 74%. And so far as ED is concerned, from 2005 onwards till 2014, there were no cases at all, very minor cases that were registered because the government of the day
Ravi
then
Srivastava,
was corrupt.
last 30
After
seconds, do you want to
2014
respond to Amit Tiwari? Ravi Srivastava, do you want to respond to Amit Tiwari?
Yeah, the ED's success rate is 0.05%, and it is
Therefore,
established, well
let me complete.
established. You have said taken 1 lakh crore rupees you have taken. Sir, how many people have you convicted? 23. Others will walk off. When they walk off, their money also will go out. It is all seized money. You have to give it back.
All
if the
right.
case is not established, they are not convicted, you have to give that money back. So don't take pride that we have collected 1 lakh crore rupees.
Amit Tiwari,
So
last 30 seconds. What if the conviction doesn't happen? But elections would be definitely over by then, Amit Tiwari, isn't it?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What is the question?
No, I'm saying, I'm just taking it forward with what the other panelist, Mr. Ravi Srivastava, was saying, that what if the conviction doesn't happen? Would you return the money? What about the money trail? What would happen to that? But
Yes,
elections would
definitely.
anyways be over by then.
No. Let me answer. There are two different provisions
Yes, please.
having different consequences. Number one, whenever any criminal prosecution is launched, tomorrow you may be convicted, you may be acquitted. So far as ED is concerned, their conviction rate as on date is low. Reason being, from 2014 onwards, when Mr. Narendra Modi took charge and it was his promise that I will remove the corruption from the country, then the ED started into action. The judicial system takes time because these are complicated issues. The average time it will take is 10 to 12 years. Now, so far as the other issue is concerned about attachment of property, whenever you commit a crime under PMLA and you procure some kind of assets, those assets are
Okay, we're
seized
totally out of time, sir.
temporarily. And if
you could just wrap.
Yes, if tomorrow after adjudication, if you are found to be not guilty, then those assets are released. So why are you worrying? If you are so honest, why are you worrying?
All
But
right,
somebody
okay.
who is friend of Lalu
All
Prasad
right,
Yadav
okay.
will
Amit
definitely
Tiwari,
never come
Ravi
and say that I am the
Srivastava,
most
thank you very
corrupt
much,
person.
both of you, for joining us.
Thank you.
I am sure this is one debate that will keep going on and will be repeated time and again for several occasions, even as we head towards the election. But even as the scathing allegations from Aam Aadmi Party today emerge, there's also raids underway at houses and residences of leaders and people linked to the Aam Aadmi Party. We'll keep bringing you all the updates on that. But first, a short break.